What's up, guys? We're back looking at some more MLB player props. In today's video, we went 1-1 in yesterday's video. Our WNBA run has been absolutely insane. Need to heat up a little bit in the MLB. Let's do that today. This video applies to not just Prizepicks, but also sportsbooks, underdog, sleeper, chalkboard. No matter where you guys are, these lines should be available pretty much everywhere. But also, if you're not already in the DubClub, you can join right now literally for free. There's a 2-day free trial just so you guys can check out the DubClub for yourself. Linked down in my description or the top on the comment section. If you do not know what DubClub is, it is a messaging service that sends all the entries that I make straight to your phone. So you get everything that I personally lock in, sent straight to your phone through the DubClub app, email, Telegram, or Discord. My Prizepicks profit is over $5,000. That's how you know what I'm a consistent winner. Same with Sleeper. I'm up over $1,300 there. Combined between Chalkboard, Underdog, Sportsbooks, Prizepicks, and Sleeper, I'm up closer to about $9,000 of profit. So if you're not in the DubClub, you guys are missing out. 2-day free trial is linked down in my description. You guys can get it right now for free. That includes all player props. That includes Discord chat. This is my best package, 2 days for free. But let's get to these free plays that you have been waiting for. Just play responsibly and at your own risk. Leave a like on the video and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Most importantly, though, is to have those post notifications turned on so you don't miss future uploads and you get in before some of these lines move. But let's get into this here. The first player prop that I like today is going to be over in the hits, runs, and RBIs tab here. And I'm going to scroll down quite a bit here because we are going to the Padres game. That's because I like Jurickson Profar over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs today against the Washington Nationals. Let's take a look at props.cash here to why I like the over. He's over in 52% of games so far this season. But if you look at how he's been against left-handed pitchers this year, he's actually over in 62% of games, which is a really, really nice track record because this guy is an absolute lefty masher. He's hitting .330 this season against left-handed pitchers, which is absolutely massive compared to last year. He was hitting about .275. He's always been better against lefties than righties, which is a pretty good sign for the over today. But if you take a look at plate appearances, you can see what he's done with 4+ plate appearances over in 56% of games. But like I said earlier, that hit rate goes up a lot when he faces those left-handed pitchers. He's had a much better track record. He's also been on fire as of late. He's over in 12 of his last 15 games, 8 of his last 10, and 4 of his last 5. And when it comes to MLB, you know, they just say not to look at the last 5 and things like that, which I agree. But in MLB, when hitters are hot, they're usually hot, which is why it's usually good to kind of follow trends in the MLB compared to like the NFL or other sports like that, because that MLB is a much different sport when it comes to trends than some other sports. But anyways, when he is in wins, also by the way, that hit rate absolutely skyrockets. The Padres are about a -192 favorite today. When he faces lefties and the Padres win, he's over in 12 out of 13 games this year, which is 92% of games. So they are expected to win the game. He is playing a lefty today. That is a great sign for this over here for Jurickson Profar. So overall, I think this is a really nice spot here for the over for Profar. I will say it does get a little bit worse at home, but I'm not really super worried about that because that just has a lot to do with the ninth inning, because if the Padres are, of course, winning and they're at home, they don't really get a chance to bat in the ninth. I don't really think that should hopefully impact Profar in this one, but I mean, we'll see. You can take a look at games with 4+ plate appearances at home. He stays right there at 56%. So as long as he's seeing those 4+ plate appearances, that really hopefully shouldn't matter for Profar. So overall, I think it's a pretty nice spot here for the over. Before we get into player prop number 2, if you're not already on Sleeper, we're getting some pretty massive discounts today. They've added fantasy points to the Sleeper board, which means we're getting 2 discounted fantasy score plays today for Luis Gil and Cutter Crawford. So we're going to have some discounts today on the Sleeper board, which makes it one of the best times to join. This is a really, really awesome map that I personally enjoy. They have MLB alt lines where you can get a ton of different stats here. They have a ton of things on the board, including home runs, things like that, no run first innings, and things like that. So there's a ton of stuff on this board here, now including fantasy points. You just have the WNBA, which of course includes pretty much all the stat categories that you can find. They just now added also points plus rebounds, points plus assists, rebounds and assists, and they have, of course, all the games on the board, which aren't even today. They're for tomorrow. This app is really awesome, and I personally love it. They do discounts every Wednesday and every Sunday, which if you want to join right now, use promo code DOMG for a first in the pods match up to $100. Link to join is down in my description. And I didn't even mention that you also get a free square when you sign up if you use promo code DOMG. It will not be Yamamoto, but there will be a free square on the board for you if you do sign up using promo code DOMG. Again, link to join is down in my description or the top line of the comment section. All right, now let's hop into player prop number 2. And this player prop here paired with Jurickson Profar will actually have a pretty solid payout. And there's actually 2 different options you could do here. But I'm going to go with yet another hitter prop today. It's going to be Anthony Volpe. So the 2 plays I like for Volpe today are, of course, going to be his over for total bases or his hits, runs, and RBIs. And let me kind of explain this here, because if you were to pair this one with Profar, these are the payouts that they offer. If you were to use the total bases player prop Green Goblin, this entry, if they both cash, would pay out a 2.1x. or you can do the hits, runs, and RBIs, which are paid out a 2.75x. So there's a complete, there are different payouts right there. Of course, total bases is much more likely to hit than the hits, runs, and RBIs, but I do like both spots. And personally, what I locked in is the hits plus runs plus RBIs for Profar and then Volpe. So either or, you can kind of do either of them. I think they're both pretty solid. You can split up into half a unit each if you really wanted to, or something like that. You can split up. There's a lot of different options for Anthony Volpe today. But you take a look here at his hits, runs, and RBIs, which I'll focus on here because I'm sure a lot of people want the better payout. But like I said, I think both spots are great. But he's over this in 60% of games so far this season, 48 out of 80 games so far this year. That's kind of crazy. We're like halfway through the MLB season already. But take a look here at games on the road. Goes up quite a bit. He's over in 67% of games. He's actually over this, and I believe it's like 16 of his last 19 away games or something crazy like that. He's been very, very good on the road. But he's also especially good against lefties. Look at how he's been batting against lefties this year. At 281 right there. The Chaminade is a little bit better against righties, I will say. Although we did struggle against them a little bit more last year. He's been a little bit better against righties. I'm not super worried about that. But Volpe has really always been great against those left-handed pitchers, which is really, really good here for the over. But Volpe is actually over this in 75% versus left-handed pitchers, which is a great sign. He's also over in 78% of those games when they win, and they are slight favorites today. I think like a minus 130 to win the game, so it's not a lock or anything like that, but they are favored to win the game today, which is pretty good. Also, if you look at that half total base prop here, you can see that he's actually over this in 76% of games. It's pretty much just him to get a hit. But if you look at his track record on the road, actually goes down a little bit, down to 71% on the road, and it actually goes up to 80% versus left-handed pitchers. So he's been pretty good against lefties. Obviously, like we saw with the hits plus runs plus RBIs, it's also been impactful to his total bases player prop. So I think both spots are very, very good for Anthony Volpe today. Whichever one I think are both solid. Total bases will be the one that's more likely to hit, of course, but it will reflect that in the payout. I'm not done with the free plays quite yet, but if you did like the tool that I'm using right now, it's called props.cash. You get it for yourself with the link down in my description. Promo code DOMG will get you 25% off. Also, last chance to join the DubClub. You guys can get in right now with the link down in my description for a 2-day free trial. Why not just check it out? You can cancel at any time. Prizepicks profit over $5,000. The link to join is down in my description. Get in the DubClub, get all my plays sent to you for free. But now let's get you some more free plays today from the Daily Grind tool. This right here is the Prizepicks Optimizer, which shows off some of the best expected value plays on apps like Prizepicks or UnderDog. So you can see right now that George Kirby under fantasy score is the best expected value play. They have a lot of actually fantasy scores on the under. There's a lot of really missed value plays right now on the Prizepicks board when it comes to fantasy scores, which makes it a really, really easy tool because we don't have to do any research when it comes to finding these plays. We literally just click on the refresh button. It pulls up the best expected value plays just like that. And if you're on Prizepicks for like a 2-pick power play, just click on plus EV plays and then like 2-pick power or 5-pick or 6-pick flex. It can help you find plays that fit into that type of play. So it's a really, really awesome tool that I really enjoy. And you get it for yourself with the link down in my description, included in the fantasy bundle, which includes 2 other tools that I did not even talk about, by the way. It also includes a middling tool and fantasy score projection tool, which can also be used for Prizepicks. So check it out for yourself. Link to join is down in my description. Promo code DOMG will get you 25% off. Again, promo code DOMG, 25% off. Link is down in my description. Thank you for watching today. If you want to see I made over $5,000 on Prizepicks, watch this video right here.